Good afternoon and welcome back to the Armchair Warrior. My name is Rick Layton, and the purpose in this channel is to encourage those with injuries, disabilities, depression, whatever it may be, to find a hobby, get out of the house, and enjoy life. And as many of you already know, one of the things that keeps me busy and that makes me happy is the sport of professional arm wrestling. Today, it's already a great day in the sport of arm wrestling. We've already had the Louisiana State Supermatches going on this morning, or this afternoon. Unbelievable. Corey West, 3-0 over Krasy in dominant fashion. I'm not sure anybody saw that coming. And also the big event that I'm here to talk about now is the Supermatches in Arizona tonight. Thanks to YouTube subscribers like yourself, the sport of arm wrestling is absolutely blowing up at this moment. Speaking of subscribing, don't forget to click the like and subscribe button down below. I'm going to give you a list of all the matches that are going on tonight. Down in the comments, leave me your predictions. I'm curious to see who you think may win. All right, well, the first match we want to talk about tonight is going to be Artem Tereninko against Coach Ray. If I'm not mistaken, Coach Ray and Janis Amolins are here all the way from Latvia. So pretty sure it takes a minute or two to get here from there. So I'm sure those guys are here. I saw where they were in a couple of days ago, getting rested up, getting over the jet lag and ready to roll. Both those guys are great have great YouTube channels, and they're both great arm wrestlers. So I guess we're going to get to see who's the king of the YouTube champions so far. So I think that's going to be a great match right there. Don't forget to subscribe to their channel. Artem is Top Roll King Productions, and of course Coach Ray is the voice of arm wrestling. So check those out. Two very exciting channels if you want to keep up with the sport of arm wrestling. And not to leave any of the ladies out, we have an awesome match between two of the better pullers in the country, Nancy Nations and Paige Williams. So I'm sure that's going to be a battle as well. Another great matchup tonight is going to be between Don Underwood and Wayne Withers. I have not met Wayne personally, but Big Don Woody has come down and pulled with us a couple times in North Carolina. An absolute beast, legend in the sport. One of the biggest hits that you'll see anywhere. I believe Don has taken some time off from the sport, hasn't trained super hard up until the last 6 months or a year, but you can just see it. Each match, he's just getting a little stronger and a little stronger. So Big Wayne better be ready for that hit. If he can't throw the brakes on Big Don, it's going to be a long night for him. So we'll see how that one plays out. Another great matchup is going to be Rob Topie against Paul Passmore. I have seen Robbie in action multiple times. I have not met Passmore, but I've watched enough of his videos to know if he gets you stopped, you're going to be in for a long day. So I expect that one to be a battle as well. I know it's not going to be the headliner of the night, but for me, I personally think the war of the night is going to be between none other than Brent Rakers and Artem, the War Machine Wawrzynski. I was fortunate enough to referee Artem's match against Robbie Russell from Tennessee down in South Carolina, and that was an absolute war. I have also seen Robbie pull Ron Bath fresh for fresh in a practice. Now I realize it's practice, and them have absolute just wars back and forth. So I cannot imagine that this is not going to be just the match of the night. I think this thing may never end. It's going to be all about heart to see who wins this thing. Rakers is multi-time world champion, and Artem is absolutely on his way to the top, and I don't see him stopping anytime soon. Well, all right, let's talk about the match of the night. Janis Amolins and Corey Miller. I've seen a bunch of Facebook polls, a lot of things like that. It appears that Janis is a heavy favorite. I'll be honest with you folks, I have pulled both of these guys. And I cannot imagine this not being a war. I think Corey Miller is I'm not going to say he's going to win this thing, but he's absolutely going to show up, and Janis is going to know that he's been there tonight. When Corey came down to my house a few years back and pulled with us, of course they call him Corey the Flash Miller. His speed, his hit is unbelievable, but I can tell you what, that man can beat you numerous ways. He can top roll, he can press, he can hook, and he has endurance for days, as we just lined up on him all night. The man is incredible. I also had I guess you'd call it the privilege of pulling Janis. I believe we met up in the 3rd round of the winner's bracket at WAL in Vegas. I was kind of hoping that he might overlook me and be looking forward to the next match, but he did not. He put a massive hit on me. I couldn't quite get him slowed down, so that made me feel a little better when he went on to win the event that day. So Janis is an absolute beast, tons of international experience. As far as the big stage, Janis is way more experienced than Corey, but I just fully believe that this is going to be the match of the night. Just like with the Artem and Brent Rakers match, I believe it's going to come down to who's got the most heart, who's got the most endurance. Of course, it's all about hand control. It's always about hand control. So we'll see who gets the hand early on, but I think who gets the hand the first couple of matches is going to win this thing, no matter which one it is. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm putting everything down in the link below where you can have a link to sign up to this thing. I think the pay-per-view is like $5.99. So if you have any interest at all in the sport of arm wrestling, please jump in there and watch this thing. Support our sport. Help continue to support something that I love and have a passion for. Until next time, I'm Rick Layton, and thanks for joining us on the Armchair Warrior.